So here you are again, which means you quite liked my first part of the gameplay walkthrough video. This is the second part, so we're gonna be moving outside the castle. Let me briefly say what we saw in the first part. So we are inside the castle, and we just managed to uncover the gate puzzle. In order to open it, we had to solve 3 sets of puzzles that were leaded to by the 3 cables you can see. And this is the castle, and well, now we can more or less proceed by moving outside it and facing some more interesting puzzles. So as we briefly move out to the nature that is very well designed, the game is prompting us to run by pressing the shift key. Amazing graphics. I'm just really amazed by the graphics and the total work that they have done with this game. So as I said on my first part, you're a guy that wakes up on an island, and well, basically no additional information is being given. You are just being faced by various puzzles that you have to solve, and well, we will see the story how it goes. So this is the first puzzle that we are being faced, which well, what can you make out of it? I mean, there's definitely an algorithm that you have to follow, but I'm not very certain what this is all about. So I'm just gonna leave it for the time being. I'm just gonna keep on moving, and perhaps I'm gonna collect some clues on the way that will help me out solving it. So as we can see here, there is a small more or less house with some puzzles, and another panel with puzzles over here. So basically here you have to connect the circle with the end. So what do we have to do here? With this one? Nope. Okay, so maybe we have to split the colors from each other. Alright. Just keep in mind that whatever happens on this game happens for a reason. So basically this set of panels is helping us to understand a sort of logic. And as you can see here, just proceeding by separating blacks and whites from each other, and each puzzle is a little bit more complicated than the previous one for a reason. So let's see. Keep on separating the whites from the blacks. Okay, slight problem over here. Let's move the other way around. Alright. Oh, problem. So yeah, I forgot to separate that particular white with the black one, and I keep on doing this again. I don't think it's gonna work. I think I need to correct this actually. So, and of course, as you can see here, this is this puzzle is helping us more or less in order to understand what the appropriate algorithm should be. So here I separate them properly, which unlocks the last panel, and the last panel will teach us a pretty important tiny bit of information. That, as you can see here, we are keeping all the whites at the same side of our line, and the blacks likewise at the same side of our line. So by closely watching at those solved puzzles in this panel, you can more or less understand the logic in separating the black from the white colored squares. And I think we're gonna need this in order to solve the puzzle that we faced when we started moving towards this place in this second part of the gameplay walkthrough. So let's just proceed by moving to this small house. Well, it was a house, now it's a bit ruined. So now we're confronted with a group of other puzzles, and you can see some dots. So let's try to avoid them at first. Nope. So I guess you have to make sure that your line passes through the dots. Yep, that's correct. So this is fairly simple, I guess. As I can see, you just need to make sure that your line passes through the dots, and that's all. So if I get it right on that first puzzle that we need to solve in order to open that door, we need to connect all the dots and at the same time separate the blacks from the whites by following the rule of keeping them on the same side of the line. So that means that if all the whites are on the left side of the line, you have to follow that rule. All of them have to be on the left side, and all the blacks have to be on the right side, and vice versa. So let's see, here we are confronted by two possible starts, and we need to see which one is the appropriate one. Nope, I don't think this is gonna work, mate. That's a bit better. Let's see if this is okay. Nope. Nope. Let's try it this way. Yep. Okay, this is gonna work. Great. So I guess now we are ready to confront the final puzzle. As I said before, everything happens for a reason in this game. And those two panels of puzzles served in order to more or less train us appropriately in order for us to be able to open that door by solving this puzzle. So let's see. We have 4 possible starts, and let's see. It cannot be this one because we cannot, if you start on the bottom left one, you cannot cross both dots. This one you cannot cross, you cannot separate both blacks and white squares. This one should not be the starting point either, because you can fulfill only either crossing the dot or separating the colors, and as I said, the bottom left is not good enough, so it has to be this one. This is the only suitable starting point. So let's take this approach. Firstly, I'm separating the colors by keeping on the left the white colors, so I need to keep this rule in my mind. Always the white color has to be on the left of my line. So as you can see, I could not do this because on the left is the black one. I cannot follow this approach either, but I can do it this way. And keeping on the lid, it's really easy once you understand all the rules. And here we go. We open the door. So let's see what lies inside here. A little box that you can open by solving this fairly simple puzzle. And there we have it. Oh, what seems to be something like a clue, maybe for a puzzle that lies ahead. So that was it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to leave me your comments in the comment section below. This is all in all a game that I really enjoy. I told you I'm not very good in puzzles and so on, but this one, well, actually this game is the one that my wife started playing as well, so this means a lot. If my wife started playing a game, this means quite a lot actually. So thanks for watching this, guys. If you actually like this series, I will think about playing and making a third part as well. If you don't, I'm gonna stop. Thanks for hanging around with me, guys. Take care.